Thank you very much, Amy. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, welcome to Luxembourg. Luxembourg is the home country of EIF. And it's the climate-friendly country where you have public transportation for free for everybody all over the country. And welcome to Ugly Duck. I'm so happy to see so many of you around here. And in fact, to be very clear, we have basically sold out. We have, as Amy said, over 300 participants today, mainly general partners. I would like to thank my colleagues for organizing this, but I will do it in the end. But today, this is your day. This is the opportunity to tell us your comments, your views, your opinions on what is going on the market and also about EIF. So all that feedback, please let it come to us. We would be so happy to hear from you. But before I tell you about the 3 topics I wanted to talk, because they are close to my heart, I would like to tell you why are we doing Ugly Duck. Because it is a networking opportunity, of course, but it's also an interception opportunity for the EIF. In the EIF, this is the opportunity to ask ourselves about our role in the markets or in building ecosystems. Questioning, do we get it right? Because we need to adapt ourselves to the changing realities around us. Otherwise, we cannot serve the different stakeholders properly. We are asking ourselves the question whether we are achieving our goals, whether our objectives are the right ones. Now, what is not our role? Our role is not to maximize returns. And our role is not to become the largest investor in the venture capital system in Europe. Our role is not to compete with other public sector institutions. And our role is not to crowd out private investors. We want them to be part of this journey. So, our task is indeed to achieve impact. Impact in many areas: innovation, competitiveness, sustainability, social inclusion, just to name a few. Our role is to bring the policy into close to the market realities and indeed to ensure that our objectives are achieved. That's why meetings like this, they help us to fine-tune our efforts to achieve the expected impact on the ground. Our market-leading surveys are another important element in this learning puzzle. And thanks to you, over 450 venture capital funds answered to our survey. So let us hear your views today. Dear friends, there are many socio-economic challenges ahead of us. The war in Ukraine, the energy prices, the inflationary pressures, the high interest rates. All that poses a challenge for us. But in your case, for the venture capital funds, we well know it's about exits, it's about fundraising. It's about even the solvencies, the companies that you have invested in. It's about dropping valuations. I think we have today a lot, many topics for reflection. Somebody mentioned trust, just in the corridor before. Now, I also wanted to tell you something what is really close to my heart, and there are 3 topics. And the first one is human capital. And when I talk about human capital, I talk about diversity and gender balance. Today, you will see two women heading the EIF. It's me over here, and Gelsomina Vigliotti over there. But I think there is a lot that needs to be done in the venture capital industry, because it's all about people. The two main parts of world's population contribute to the economy, so they should also be part of the venture capital ecosystem. Gender diversity is about creativity. It's about innovative mindset. It's about well-informed decision-making. It's about quality of life. Improving gender balance in the venture capital industry starts with data. And the data, what I tell you now, is certainly not a surprise for any of you. When we look at the last decade, only 1 in 10 founders receiving venture capital in Europe were women. 1 in 10. Only 2% of the total VC funding went to all female startup teams. Only 1 in 7 top-level VC investors in Europe were women. And while 9 out of 10 worked in male-dominated teams. I find it really amazing that in 2023, gender balance is not yet a norm in venture capital. In a few weeks' time, we release the latest edition of VC Factor Report. We have done this together and in collaboration with Invest Europe. It will have a very strong focus on gender balance. Now, when I joined the EIF in the beginning of this year, the gender balance in the EIF did not look good. And as one says, you start the cleaning up in your own house first. We have started that reflection. We are looking in our structures, looking our procedures, looking in our policies, looking at our people, finding opportunities. We will not make this change overnight, but when we meet again in 12 to 18 months' time, I want to show you a big difference. And we are no longer talking about that we have an issue in here. And I would truly hope that this mindset is spread throughout the venture capital industry, because in the EIF, our due diligence teams, they have already paid a lot of attention to this in the past, and I will do even more in the future. Gender balance, succession planning, all these important things that keep our venture capital ecosystem growing. Everybody needs to understand the power of gender-smart investment. As I already said, it's about creativity, innovative mindset, well-informed decision-making that makes the economy grow. Now, the second topic I wanted to discuss today is the main topic of Ugly Duck. It's about sustainability. Sustainability, from the sustainability of the venture capital industry to the sustainability of our healthcare systems and a sustainable future driven by innovation and disruptive technologies. Ultimately, we see the venture capital industry as a very important actor in creating a sustainable future. Venture capital is a cradle of ideas that will make up our everyday realities tomorrow. It's the fuel that powers innovation in so many different fields. That's a third topic I wanted to highlight. While our role is to channel public resources in the right direction, you are ultimately those that make the investments. Your investments count. The investments into ugly ducks, which turn into swans, and possibly one day they will be unicorns. The investment into those innovative businesses will define our common future. These investments that will ensure strategic autonomy of the Europe and our competitiveness. And the investments that will develop key industries like space, life sciences, artificial intelligence, agri-tech, and so on and so on. And tackle market gaps like the scale-up gap, which is holding back great companies from going global. If we want to aspire a better world for tomorrow, a more sustainable future, we need to make sure that our venture capital is well nourished, that also we in the EIF have the means to invest. We rely on public funding, which we would like to invest into your endeavors. We are acutely aware in this regard of the importance of support of public actors, such as the European Union and the member states. And in the EIF, we are doing everything what we can in order to make your voice heard, to highlight the critical role that the venture capital can play for the economy, for society, and for the planet. But we need your help, not only on the ground making the investments. We need your help to get the voice heard by the governments and by the politicians. Because together, I really think we can drive positive change, harnessing the power of human capital to achieve better results, driving innovation to shape the world of tomorrow, and ensuring sustainability for the economy and the society and the planet alike. Achieving real impact. So the focus on these goals will be the key factor in us as a limited partner assessing your proposals. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, I find the agenda so exciting. I hope you too. But before I leave the stage here, indeed, I would like you to join me to applaud my colleagues who have made this happen. So please. Now, have a very wonderful, really wonderful, amazing and constructive day. I'm really excited to listen to your views. Thank you.